a faster, easier, and more affordable way to create motion graphics. This video is going to be for you.
To do all of this, we are going to use Hera, which is one of the first AI tools that can actually replace After Effects.
And I'm about to show you how you can recreate some of this channel's most popular animations with only a few minutes of work.
So there are two different ways you can create motion graphics with Hera.
Either you can create it from scratch, only using a prompt describing what you want the animation to look like, or you can use one of their pre-generated templates you can customize however you like. Now let's start off by recreating this animation from this video that got over 1 million views. As you can see, it's an animation zooming in on the Copenhagen and Malmö with a neon line connecting them. And I think we can create this one pretty easily without a template, using only a prompt. Basically how it works is that any prompt you type into this box, Hera will turn into a motion graphic. And the most important thing creating an animation from scratch without using a pre-made template is to be very specific and describe in detail what you want to create. In the animation, we wanted to zoom in on Copenhagen and Malmö, text boxes with the name of each city and the neon line drawn between them. So
to create this animation, I wrote a prompt saying,
create a map animation zooming in on Copenhagen, Denmark and Malmö, Sweden. Add a text box above both cities with the names. Add a neon highlight connecting the two countries together. If you are not expert at writing prompt, you can just click on the enhance prompt button, which will polish it into a designer level description. Just make sure you read it through an extra time to make sure it still describes what you want to create. Now hit generate and Hera will create this animation that's very close to the result we're looking for. It zooms in on the right cities and adds correct text boxes. However, there are a few things that needs to change. First is the map side, which is super easy to edit. All you gotta do is click on the bottom that says map side and change it to satellite, and you'll get the same style as RealLifeLore is using their animations. The second thing we need to change is the neon line that's currently cast out randomly in the middle and not connecting the two cities together. You can make any changes you want by entering a prompt describing what you want it to do. So let's write something like, make a neon line go from Copenhagen to Malmö. Now hit generate, and as you can see, it created this animation that's almost identical to the original. A zoom in on the two cities, accurate text boxes, and a neon line connecting them. Creating an animation like this manually in After Effects would have taken hours of manual keyframing, and we just did it in a few minutes with a simple prompt, saving us time and hundreds of dollars if we were to outsource it to a freelancer. So let's try and replicate some more advanced animations. I found this really cool motion graphic using one of this channel's most recent videos, where they're highlighting 3 US states with an infographic animation showing the population numbers. And believe me or not, you can recreate this animation pretty easy if you are using just a prompt. This time, instead of creating it from scratch, I'm going to use one of the pre-made templates. You can access this by clicking on the 3 lines in the top left corner and then click on templates. Here you'll find customizable templates for article animations, vox style animations, infographics, and most importantly, map animations. And I happen to know that they have this one template called Map with Statistic Overlay, which is a map animation template with an infographic to the side. So I'll just click on use this template, and all we gotta do now is to customize it. We want to create an animation zooming in on the United States, highlighting North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Finally, we also want an infographic animation showing the population numbers in each state. So to create this animation, I'll enter a prompt saying, create an animation zooming in on North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia in the United States. Highlight the border of each of the 3 states with a white neon highlight. Add an infographic to the left side of the screen showing the population in each of the 3 states. Again, click on the enhance prompt button and it will add some extra details that will help you get a better result. After generating the prompt, it created this animation that looks very similar to the one we are really creating, if not even better. As you can see, it starts zooming in on the United States, then highlights the 3 states, and finally adds this really cool infographic animation with the population numbers in each state. If you have ever tried creating animations like this manually, you know that it can be a really headache. So being able to create it this easily is a game changer if you're creating documentary style videos like RealLifeLore, where you need multiple of these animations in every video. But what if I call you that is an easy way to create these animations, yet you don't even need to use a prompt? Say you're watching a YouTube video and you see an animation you want to recreate without using a prompt or a template. In this case, I found this animation showing where conflicts took place in the Thailand-Cambodia border conflict. The first thing you want to do is to click on the share button on YouTube and copy the video link. Then go back to Hera and click on the video icon inside the prompt box. This feature is called Guide Hera and it lets you enter a link and a timestamp to a YouTube video. Hera will then automatically recreate that animation. So I'll just paste in the video link and enter the timestamps to the animation, which is 5 seconds into the video. Now before generating it, it's very important to enter a prompt saying recreate this as detailed as possible so Hera understands what to do with it. Then hit generate and in only a few seconds you have that exact motion graphic recreated. As you can see, the details are super accurate. The text boxes, the red dots, and the border highlights. Here is a side-by-side comparison, and we managed to create this motion graphic with just a video link and a timestamp. As you probably noticed, using this tool is very effective to create motion graphics if you are a content creator without much designing experience. You can literally really create animations used by some of the most successful YouTube channels in the world with only a few minutes of work.